Well, barely 3 days after a young Northeast student left Visva Bharati after complaining of sexual abuse by 3 seniors, the prestigious university once again has landed in trouble. This time over allegations of gender discrimination and workplace harassment by an employee against the Vice-Chancellor.
A female employee working as a museum guide at Rabindra Bhavan has been repeatedly transferred across multiple locations and postings without specifying any reason since 2012, thereby jeopardizing her career.
I have been transferred thrice in 2 years without giving me any explanation or citing any specific job or any reason. It is a gender discrimination, particularly because no other female colleague of mine from Rabindra Bhavan has been treated like this, professionally harassed like this, as I have been done in the past 3 years.
The employee claims that such relentless hostility of the administration against her was grossly damaging to her career and amounts to gender-based discrimination and harassment at the workplace.
First of all, I wrote a letter immediately after my transfer to the publication department in 2012 to the registrar of the university. And the registrar definitely did not respond. Then after 2-3 months of that letter, I wrote another letter to the Vice-Chancellor of the university. Again, there was no response. So in a span of 2 years, there was no response from Visva Bharati towards me addressing my problem or my complaints, nothing.
Copies of transfer orders obtained by Headlines Today shows that no reason has been attributed for the purpose. Interestingly, the order reveals that her last 2 transfers took place within a span of just 24 hours. She has now written to President Pranab Mukherjee, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the HRD Minister Smriti Irani and West Bengal Women's Commission Chairperson Sunanda Mukherjee seeking immediate redressal.
ব্যানার্জি আমাদের কাছে আবেদন করেছিল ওকে জেন্ডার হ্যারাস্ট করা হচ্ছে, ট্রান্সফার বারবার করা হচ্ছে, অন্যায়ভাবে অবৈধভাবে ওকে করা হচ্ছে। সুতরাং সেটা নিয়ে কমিশন হিসেবে আমরা তো সবসময় একটা ভূমিকা নিই, কারণ আমরা মনে করেছি এই যে ট্রান্সফার ওকে করা হচ্ছে এই ট্রান্সফারটার কোনো জাস্টিফিকেশন নেই।
When Headlines Today tried to seek a clarification from the university, our calls to the Vice-Chancellor and the university spokesperson repeatedly went unanswered. Remember, Headlines Today had earlier exposed how allegations of sexual harassment against the present Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Sushanta Datta Gupta, was overlooked by the UPA government to announce his name as a Padma awardee. Subsequently, after Headlines Today's expose, the centre had revoked its decision to award a Padma Shri to Dr. Datta Gupta this year.
Expecting some movements from the central government, and this is the high time. So save Visva Bharati and the universities of India, because if we want to be in a big canvas, so education is the strongest pillar of the country.
ইনসিডেন্ট হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে কোনো অন্যায় হয়ে যাওয়ার পরে সেটাকে চেপে রাখাও একটা অন্যায়। বিশ্বভারতী কর্তৃপক্ষের উচিত কলা ভবনের যিনি প্রিন্সিপাল তার এগেনস্টে যথাযথ ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া, কারণ এত বড় একটা সিভিয়ার ক্রাইম।
The latest episode is just one among a series of complaints submitted before the UGC against the university by various stakeholders, prompting many to demand an impartial probe as well as the ouster of the current Vice-Chancellor. With Indrajit Kundu in Kolkata, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Indrajit Kundu, in fact, is joining us live from Kolkata this morning. Indrajit, good morning. Visva Bharati University, once again, news for all the wrong reasons. Is the state government taking note of these incidents, these reports? And what about the university administration itself? Any chances of any inquiry or probe being set up into these allegations?
Well, Ruchika, Visva Bharati is a central university which was formed under a statute of the parliament. So, the state government really doesn't have much jurisdiction as far as this university's functioning is concerned. The main allegation is against the administration and, to be precise, the current Vice-Chancellor of the university, whom you remember after we had filed a series of reports. The government had initially, announced his name as a Padma Shri, but later on they had to revoke the decision following several allegations of irregularity, sexual harassment, and now this latest case of gender discrimination and workplace harassment that has now surfaced. Now, we have not heard from the state government yet, but the ruling Trinamool Congress MP from Bolpur yesterday did speak out, saying that there should be an impartial probe, and the fact that he himself, being an alumni, does feel ashamed. And that is the sense that we are getting from a lot of people from Visva Bharati. There are very strong sentiments that are attached here in West Bengal. And most people from Visva Bharati who have once studied there feel that there is a need for course correction at this point in time, and that is the reason why this victim who has alleged gender discrimination, she has written to the Prime Minister, she has written to the President of India, who is a Paridarshak to the university, as also to the Union HRD Ministry, seeking some sort of redressal and intervention.
Indrajit Kundu, many thanks for joining us with that quick update.